Okay, let's try this one more time. Here's his little egg. He started pipping last night. It was late last night. I filmed him, and it's about 1:30 in the afternoon right now, and he's made a lot of progress. I just got to push that shell off. He's almost out. Other little chick is hopping around. He was hopping all over this egg, and I had to move him away several times, and finally I had to go out and feed the other animals. So I could not watch what he was doing in here. Poor little egg. He was probably tromping all over it, but you can hear him peeping away. I'm going to leave him in here for a while. He doesn't seem to be all that fluffy. He's really cute, but he's kind of hiding off to the side, and I don't want to open up the incubator right now because I already opened it up a couple of times, and the humidity is about 92 right now. Sorry about my dog. So I think that was the mailman. My dogs will bark at anything and everything, but I couldn't live without them. I feel so safe with them here. So you can see the little guy's moving in that egg. I just hope he makes it out. He's almost there. So he can join his little brother or sister. I don't see any pipping in any of the other eggs. But I did have a problem with the power going out at the very beginning of the incubation stage. Let's see. I set the eggs on the 11th, and the power went out on the 13th and was out for 24 hours. And I covered the top of the incubator with a baby blanket, and I had a propane heater in here with a little bit of ventilation to keep things warm, but you know, you can't keep the incubator as warm as it would normally be. Anyway, I think that, you know, may have affected, I'm sure it affected the hatch rate of these eggs, but I'm happy I got anything at all, really, to tell you the truth. Because I thought, well, this was an expensive storm. Not only did I have to buy a lot of emergency equipment, like propane heaters, I had 3 dozen eggs in the incubator. And so far, these are the only little guys that are showing some life and hatching. So keep your fingers crossed for this little guy. I hope next video he'll be hopping around outside the egg. Okay. The other chick is finally out of the egg. I had to help him out, and I really don't think he would have made it out of the egg otherwise, because he was completely covered with this thick leathery membrane. He had pipped a really good hole and almost got completely across. The shell was off, but the membrane, he just couldn't break through the membrane. So I hope he makes it. He's going to be all white. I don't know what that means for a Serama chick. He's definitely a Serama. I don't think I've ever seen a pure white Serama chick before. So I'll have to look it up and see, you know, what they've got on the internet about white Seramas. But here he is, moving around. He's with his little brother or sister next to the hygrometer. I sure hope he makes it. Look at all these. I mean, I've got so many eggs that never even pipped. I mean, I'm gonna give him some more time, but I don't have much hope with the rest. As I told you before, or I mentioned before, don't peck at your little baby brother or sister, please. I'm gonna have to remove you. But anyway, the power went out, and I think that's the reason why a lot of these didn't pip. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove this little guy. He's being mean. I'll be back.
Authorities say Red Farm Follows was being arrested during the protest last Thursday when she pulled out a pistol and fired 3 times. North Dakota Highway Patrol Captain Brian Weaver said she was nearby and was surprised no one was injured.
Here's the shell. I just wanted to show you like this membrane that had completely covered the poor little chick. There wasn't any bleeding, but it looks like the inside of the membrane is pretty, got some blood, fresh blood, but I didn't see any blood on the chick. So anyway, I guess that's what they call shrink-wrapped chicks.
Washington resident Adam immigration case is a rare one. He was adopted from South Korea.
I mean, it's too bad they can't eat these. I heard that some chicks eat their shells, but I didn't want to risk leaving it in there with, you know, bacteria, introducing more bacteria to the other eggs that might still hatch. That's not very well focused. This camera I am not used to. It's a lot better camera than the other one, but can't get it to focus very well, especially close up. Here, that looks a little better. Okay, here is the Zilla basic desert kit that I got at Petco that I'm going to use as a brooder for my chicks, my Serama chicks. It comes with 2 lamps. One that has a regular, I believe it's 120 watt light globe, and it's a heat lamp, and it also comes with a black light heat lamp. So at night you don't have to use the bright light, and that apparently stresses out your chicks. And it comes with this nice cover. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this grate, metal grate. It has clips to keep it in place, but I don't think I'll be using those because I'm going to have to lift the top quite a few times, you know, to feed and water the chicks and clean the cage out, or clean the brooder out. But each lamp has one of these switches here, which I prefer rather than those other ones that are on the hot part of the lamp. But anyway, I got this one at Petco for, I think it was like $40, and it also comes with a coupon for a $5 rebate, so really only $35. It was like 50% off on sale, and I have a Petco rewards card that I used, and it came with a bunch of other coupons as well, so it was really pretty good deal when you consider, you know, all the stuff that it came with. It also came with a humidity and temperature gauge, as you can see right here. It's not a digital one, but it's really easy to read. I think it was a good deal, and I hope the chicks like it in here. Here's the manual that it comes with. So everything you want to know about raising reptiles, which I'm not, but it it's an instruction manual, and it also came with this coupon book that included the $5 rebate for the whole thing. It says up to $99 worth of rebates for different things that you can buy for your reptiles, or I haven't checked out all the products in here, but I will later, and I'll let you know if there's anything that pertains to chickens or quail. Okay, here's my two little chicks again. I was going to move the older one out to the brooder because he pecked at the little new one, a couple of times. But he seems to have chilled out a little bit. I just didn't want to leave the little guy alone. But the brooder is all set up. It's got the water, it's got the food, it's got the heat lamp on. And it's about 99 degrees. So I'm just going to watch them real carefully for a while to see how they do together. And then if this older guy continues to roughhouse or be mean to the new little guy, I will separate them. But anyway, the new one looks like it's pure white, except maybe for a couple of little spots of black on the wing, and that's about it. I read that it's for Malaysian Seramas, it's really rare to have a white one, and people are breeding for that. So I guess I should consider myself lucky to have gotten a white one. I moved the eggs aside to kind of give them a little bit more space, but they seem to gravitate towards the other eggs. I hope that means that there are maybe some other chicks in there peeping. So anyway, I will see you in a few. So I went ahead and separated the two little chicks because this one was picking on the little new one, and I hope that he can leave them alone once I do put them together. But he's in this big brooder now, all by his little self. So I hope he does okay. I got a chick waterer, and it's way too big. So I just put this lid with some water in it, distilled water with little Bragg's vinegar, apple cider vinegar in it. Just put like a teaspoon to a pint of distilled water, or nursery water. I get it in the baby section. And I ground up some little chick starter, just like I do for my Incuturn Quail, because he's so tiny. Look at him. He's he's just miniature. I never thought they'd be this tiny. He's actually smaller than the other one that hatched. I'll show you how big the waterer is. That's like way too big. He would definitely drown in there, even though I've got the smooth stones in there. It's just way too much water, and I doubt that he could even get up to, you know, drink from it. It's the wedge is just too big. I do have quail waterers, but I don't want to use a used one because I don't think you can get the bacteria out of the it's plastic. So I don't really trust it, and ordering one on eBay, last time I ordered one it took like 2 weeks to get it. So by the time I got it, he'd be old enough to drink out of the regular waterer, or big enough to drink out of the regular waterer. But he's next to my full-size little chick here. Well, he's not full-size, he's actually, or she is, come on, actually a bantam-sized Americana chick. I don't know why he or she is being so quiet right now. I guess because I don't have the light on him. I move the light aside, but you can see how big he's gotten just in a couple of weeks that I've had him here. And look at that tiny, tiny little guy. So I hope he does okay in here, and I hope the other guy dries off real quick so that he can join his brother, sister, and the little brooder here, the big brooder. I think he's just kind of shocked that I moved another little chicken here. He's just going, what's that noise? I've never heard peeping like that before. I've only heard the quail peeping. He's like huddled down there in the corner, and he never does this. He's always really lively when I come in here. Pouring rain. Pouring. It's November 1st, and this October is supposed to be the rainiest October they've ever recorded here in Western Washington, or Seattle. Look at the size difference. Wow. And this guy's a bantam. So cute.